Great time to get into the spirit of things, and that's exactly what they're doing over at Petit Bills Bistro, getting ready for the Breakfast with Santa, which will launch their Tortieres for Tots campaign. Joining us once again, Randy Fitzpatrick and Skip Sansome. Great to have you guys back on our show. Great concept behind this. Are you excited? Are you kind of anticipating the craziness once Saturday hits?
Well, yeah, so this is the 6th year we've done this event, or done the Tortieres for Tots, and the first year we're hosting a Breakfast with Santa, and that's to present the Salvation Army with the check from last year's toys, or Tortieres sales. And what happened last year is we like to give at the end of the term, but what happened was we had a little kitchen fire and sort of
things happen.
Yeah, so we're going to launch it this year with a big check presentation, and then Breakfast with Santa. And what we're doing on Sunday is it's $10 or a new unwrapped toy.
Okay, because this is hopefully the money that you were saving up for, and for the donation was based on the toys, getting into the toy campaign for the Salvation Army.
Yeah.
So the big thing is that it will actually start to launch right once you start to get those first pies out, and then from then on you're anticipating quite the number. Yeah,
we'll sell probably this year 400 pies to us, and we have a partner restaurant this year, Brut Cantina on the Quebec side. They're on Promenade de Portage, and they've joined forces, and so we hope between the two of us we'll double.
I hope so. It would be great to see. That comes down to you then, the responsibility in the kitchen. So, yes. You know, apart from all the other things that are going on, you're actually probably likely going to be putting out about 30 of these a day.
30 of these a day average, I think. In the beginning we'll do probably 20, and then by the time we get near the end, people really start to scramble, and that's when we start doing a full-on 30 a day, and it gets madness.
This is the traditional. This is like the French-Canadian tortiere?
Yes.
All right, which includes what? Because I'm anticipating who's buying all the beef for all of these. That's a lot of meat to go through.
We try to get it from, we get it from Dan O'Brien's farms, local farmer, and wonderful man, give him some business that way. And then pork is from our regular food supplier.
Okay. So what are you going to do for us then?
Okay, so I've already started off here. I got a pound of ground pork and a pound of ground beef. Get that nice and browned. On the side we'll do a mirepoix, which is basically just some nice sweet red onions and some celery. We'll saute that up. Give it a little bit of run. And on the side here I have some cubed, pre-blanched, so partially cooked Yukon Gold potatoes. We're going to put this in with a mix here.
Who's doing all the chopping?
Me and my lackeys.
All right. Who gets the potatoes today? Who gets the celery today? One's fine dicing. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Skip's going to be working double after
apparently. Wait till I get back to the restaurant. The boys are going to be really upset. So what I want to do here is we want to keep this moist. So I add a little bit of water to it, maybe half a cup of water. While let this saute, we're going to saute this off and let it go.
Starting to smell really good right now.
Yeah, once we get the herbs in it, it'll be insane. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put in a little bit of garlic puree. Make sure we get some of that in there. Don't be shy with the garlic if you like garlic. What I have here is some ground cumin. We're looking at about, a tablespoon of ground cumin. Some sage, about the same amount of sage.
Can really feel the flavor starting to come through right now. It's amazing.
Ground thyme, or dried thyme. I like about 3 full-on tablespoons of thyme, because that's one of the core flavors. And this is actually what makes it French Canadian. This is what gives it the real smell. Ground cloves. You can't have a true French Canadian tortillere without the ground cloves. In about 5 minutes, the whole place is going to smell like tortillere.
Can you smell Christmas now?
Honestly, it's amazing how fast that happened.
Some little bit of fresh ground pepper and some salt. We're going to let that all mix up.
Do you want me to mix this?
Sure.
You just let it sit? We're good?
There you go. Actually, we should add a little more water to it, because essentially you want to have the water in there, and you're going to cook it until your potatoes are soft enough. Afterwards, you'll strain it as well. You don't want any excess.
Oh my goodness. Flavor. That's crazy.
Put a nice mirepoix in there.
So this will be done, all the mixing, and then what we're going to do, oops, I lost a potato. What we're going to do in the second segment is literally actually put this together.
Yeah, I'll show you how to put the pie together, and then we'll taste it.
Because this I can handle. It's the pie aspect.
It's the dough, yeah.
Yes, that's going to change everything up. Okay, so we'll let this sit for a little bit. We'll check back in with Petit Bills, and we'll get you caught up on how to get involved in this program.